Yo, this your boy JB Levi coming to you with another hot topic. And this one is going to be real good because a lot of people don't discuss this stuff, man. It's like nobody really want to talk about it because half the people don't understand it. And then the people who do, they don't feel like people will even listen to them or care about their voice. So that's where I come in at as a mediator, just to be somebody that speaks up on some of these unpopular conversations, like these topics that nobody really want to dive into, but see it, but it's like you know subtle. But anyways, more so about black guys or black men, should I say, all being the same or all wanting to be the same way. And you barely find any black men that don't follow a path of another black man as of a trend that already been set. Merely, they are not really anybody who are trendsetters in the world in general, but when it goes to the black community and the black culture and black men specifically, we tend to follow along the same paths as black men. We don't carve out our own paths a lot of the times. And that's why you don't see a lot of inventive and creative things come from us unless it's already in the field that already is being, fully used, like music, entertainment, movies, sports, and stuff like that. And I had a video on my page about art. Is that all we are? Go check that video out. I'll try to leave it in the description or whatever. But nevertheless, it seems like we're conditioned to think black men, or strong black men, should I say, can only do one thing or be one way. And that can be further from the truth. And I think the whole point is we invest our energy, time, and money into those kinds of lifestyles or those people, and we don't look at people who are like Obama, who we didn't know. Some of us didn't even know who Obama was till he started running for president. That's how it is. Like, you don't hear about a black person doing something successful or differently successful until they are at the top of the pinnacle. Like, so it's like I don't. I think we're conditioning ourselves to only believe success is one way. Ask how many black men, how many of them rap and try to make music, or trying to be a basketball player or a football player. Go see. You don't really have black men. I'm talking about America. I don't know about in other countries, but I'm talking about what I've seen in America. Mainly, we only want to be two or three or four or five things. We don't branch off and carve our own paths, or start our own career, or invent something. If you go back and look at the slaves, they invented stuff: the broom, the vacuum, the lights, the traffic lights. They changed the world. They created half of what America is today. So you gotta stop boxing yourself into those little brackets and really breathe out your life. Stop living it in the conditions of what they tell you to be like, because that's what's stopping a lot of us from actually excelling and getting to the next level in life. And so this is not a black and white thing. This is not a racism thing. I'm talking to my culture people, because I see my culture people only want to be a few things in life. And I don't think that's the way you should go about life, boxing yourself in, because you can have so much creativity, so much room to give something to the world that they haven't seen. But if you only aiming to be one or two things, how could you breathe life into the things that you could do or could be, you know? And so that's what I'm talking to, and that's who I'm talking to. Because everybody can't be a rapper. Everybody can't be a singer. Everybody can't be a movie star. Everybody not going to the NBA. There's only, what, 400 spots for that thing. So, and everybody damn sure don't want to be a 9 to 5 worker. So where do we find our treasure is what I'm trying to get to. And to the ladies who may come across this video, I want you to know every black man does not have to be a thug or a hardcore gangster or anything to show his value or his esteem. That's what you've been taught to look for. this guy that got this and this money and this and that. It's men who are smart in computers. It's men who are smart in math, in finances. Yeah, men who build stuff and do all kind of creative, inventive things. Stop looking for a thug all the time who sell drugs and live a fast life and can take you and put you on a plane and a flight to somewhere and give you a little sex and that's it. He's not adding no value to you. You need to get a man who is smart, who is able to do things that you cannot do for yourself. And I'm not talking financially. I'm talking about mentally, helping you gain your focus, helping you get to the next level in your individual life. Because y'all not exempt from progress. Y'all work 9 to 5s too. And that's part of the reason why y'all feel like y'all need a certain kind of man, because you don't like making it on your own and being self-sufficient, which I don't blame you. Females are not supposed to labor hard as men just to make a living. So that's part of the separation of the black man out the house. But that's another topic, and I'll probably discuss that in a later video. But my whole point for making this video was really to discuss the necessary needs for us to really become more than just 2 or 3 or 4 different career paths. It's way more we can do. We are the greatest creations on this earth. There are animals that can do stuff that we like. They exasperate their abilities. We humans, we tend to bury our abilities. We tend to not ever go and tap into the things that make us feel great or good. And my brother Trey Genius, man, he had dropped a video just now. Like, I had watched it, man, and he was talking about how rappers speak, how the culture speaks on a lot of the negative stuff and how we rebreed negativity. And it's so true. Like, that's what inspired me to make this video, because it's so true. Like, we just keep, really rebirthing negativity and the struggle life, and we never advance our thinking. There's a lot of stuff out here, a lot of information out here. There's people doing so many great things, man, in this world. Don't be one to box yourself in and say, oh, I can only be this. Oh, it's only ever be that. Oh, this is what the world is like and it's never going to change. Oh, all men are the same. Oh, all women are the same. No, it's not like that. You just living in a box. And most people in the world, not just in America, are living in boxes because they're not tapping into their creative ability. And God birthed everybody with creative ability, man. He birthed everybody with the ability to be able to do something that somebody else can't do. It was specially tailored to your existence. Even down to handicapped people, I've seen them exceed expectations, bro. So there's no excuse across the board. There's no excuse. We just living limited, we're thinking limited, and we're receiving limited. We only go this high. And no matter if somebody give you a bunch of money, it does not matter. If you get a bunch of money and you still don't have what you're passionate about in your life, you're still going to feel miserable. You're still going to feel like something's missing. And that's what a lot of people who even do get money still feel depressed. And they think spending it for their pleasures is going to make them happy. But they find out that they will never stop wanting something. Never stop wanting the next pleasure. And you're going to live your life year after year like that, and you're never going to feel fulfillment. It's those who have gone through the grind, the processing, and the incubation of becoming themselves that really become happy and satisfied with what they have accomplished, because they know they put the work in to get there. I don't limit myself. I'm trying to learn different languages. I'm trying to put myself in position to be a better businessman. I'm trying to create community and bring people together. I'm trying to do all of that simply because I see a need, and it's a passion for me. To solve these issues become a passion for me. So that's part of why I'm making this video, because I want people to be passionate about living their lives. Don't live in a box. Don't think everybody the same. Don't try to be like everybody else. It's okay to like what people do, and you know, be a part of community with people, but don't let that be the sole core reason for your living, because you can't live your life based on other people. You gotta live it for you, man. You gotta be happy about you, and you gotta live for that joy and that peace for yourself. So I hope this message was able to reach somebody who really needed to hear this, and it coming at the right time for them, and that they can use this as a catalyst to start making some proper changes to get them on the ball to living their best life. So y'all be blessed. Peace and love. JB out.